Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to Bex Square Gaming. I am Scottish Bex, and it's time for more WW2 Rebuilder. Side note for anybody who hasn't seen this before, I've had to turn the music off in this game because everything in this game is copyrighted in terms of music, and it causes chaos with YouTube. So, just so if you're wondering why there's no music on this one, that's why. Let's go. Right, so last time in, we finished the UK. We were going to move on to France, but they're locked. I believe that's part of the DLC, so we'll come back to that. Poland next. No, that's sandbox mode. Unleash your creativity in land of opportunity to design and build your own city. The content's unlocked in the store. So we want to do the story campaign before we mess with that. So I guess we're going into Germany. West Germany. So it looks like we're starting. I think that's also another DLC. So we're going to do the others before we do the DLC. So this, I think this is what we're doing. Local factories have been producing weapons for the German military, so they were under heavy attacks throughout the war. Now their equipment needs to be shipped west as part of the requisition.
My husband Andreas had become part of the Nazi war machine to protect me. He was afraid of the punishment that might have been imposed on us otherwise. Luckily, the doctor evaluated him unfit to fight at the front. Andreas ended up in the National Defense Units. At first, he was stationed in our hometown of Essen, so we saw each other quite often. Soon the Allied raids began. Factories in our city produced the lion's share of German armaments, so the attacks were very fierce. Then my husband's unit was redeployed elsewhere. After a time that seemed endless, the war was finally over. The country fell into ruin, but I'd never got the word that Andreas had died. I am a Trümmerfrau now. I will help rebuild Germany while looking for my beloved.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, there are two sides to every war, and that is definitely something to be said. It's located in the valley, which was the centre of the arms industry during the Second World War. This region is therefore one of the main targets of the bombing raids. Well, it would have been, yeah. I would have had a lot of repair work to be done after. The location presented in the game is inspired by the Krupp factory, the building of which has survived in Essen to this day as the Colosseum Theatre. Okay. 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 Having never been to Germany, I can't comment as how accurate that is to German architecture. Anyway, main tasks. Well, obviously back then as well, because you're not just talking about locational differences here, you're talking time differences as well, aren't you? Move the equipment to the loading area, turn on the power, destroy the ruins, and turn off the gas. Side quests are cut the pipelines and clean up. Okay, I always, you know me, I like the side quests. That is kind of a thing. We also have all our collectibles, which I think, is there 8 of them? Yes. Okay, so straight off, there's stuff here. Here. Oh, we're going to have the crane by the looks of it. Ooh, what is that? Do I want to know? An up arrow? Why is there an up arrow? Okay, well, that's a little... that looks like that's spewing all sorts. I don't really want to wander over there. Doesn't look particularly pleasant. Let's have a look. Okay. Interesting. Well, they gave us all the car and all that last time, and then they're not giving us anything like that now. That's interesting. I don't really want to wander over to that. I feel like Alright. Can break things. Always the best part of any game is smashing stuff up. Alright. Well, this is gonna have to be dealt with. Can't go in there. Oh. Wait. No, okay. I didn't know if that was something we could utilize or not. Apparently not. Oh, there's a down. Oh. I think I need to go empty bags. There's a lot going on here. Am I going to have to keep walking all the way back here? Can't even run. It's not like you have a run. You don't even have a run. Okay, so that was part of the normal tasks. Okay. Turn off the pipe. So we've turned off one. Hey, little birdie. Oh, it's not a birdie. It's a bush. It looks like a birdie from... About to go. Do you want to get hit by a spade? I feel like I kind of want to wander down here. I'm kind of... Oh! It's a pun, apparently. Surely there's going to be a collectible down here, yeah? But I'm not seeing one. So it looks like this was just some kind of hidden area for an achievement that you had to find. Okay. Interesting. I definitely don't see a collectible, right? This is where I come back later and there is a collectible. And I've walked right past that bad boy. Well, I've done a broom twice in there now and I don't see one, so... Well, there's the other... Eh? Right, well, we turned off that. That's the start. Means hopefully we can go through here now. Oh, we need to clean that. Interesting. That's new. Cleaning the floor's new. Clean this as well. Like, I don't think it showed us anything for cleaning here, right? I think that's the building I need to demolish, actually. Oh no, that's the building I need to demolish. Okay. So the bulldozer. See, side tasks. Clean the toxic waste. Get rid of the destroyed gas tank. That's not what I'm looking for. That's still not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Cut the silo pipelines. Okay. And there's not like some kind of hidden Hmm. I picked up some rubble, right? A little bit of rubble in some of the holes. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Right. There's the rubble. There's the rubble. Any more holes? I thought I'd seen more holes than that. They were this way? They were this way. Okay. Ooh, okay. I don't want to walk over something that's potentially toxic. That's maybe not a good idea. It's interesting. It's in squares. Apparently I can clean under the brick. That's impressive, to be honest. I wasn't aware you could do that kind of thing, but okay. Yeah, let's clean up that. Let's not stand in it and turn onto the Hulk or any other kind of mutant. That'd be really good. Depends on the mutant power, really, doesn't it? I mean, I grew up watching things like watching the original X-Men cartoons and stuff, but that's not the point. It's more likely just to give you extra just to give your kids extra digits, really, let's be honest. Not that, you know, superhero stuff's not cool, but what if it made us heroes instead of killing us? Yes, yes, well. Can dream. I'm presuming I'm gonna need the... I'm gonna need the crane to fix that. Get rid of that, I'm assuming. We'll find out. I'm not a big fan of the crane, actually. I mean, I found it just fidgety to use. I definitely preferred the... bulldozer, thank you. That's the English word I'm looking for. I mean, let's be honest. If you want a superhero power, it's Mary Poppins that you really want. Not that you really want to watch Wayne's, but she had this... Our stuff was way cooler. Here's the thing, like... Has anybody read the theory that Mary Poppins is from the same race as Pennywise from the It? They're the same universe and they're sent from the same they're the same species, so that it's not, there's no such thing as really as good and evil in Pennywise's species. They're just, yeah. Some of them they all utilize humans and they feed off emotions, so obviously Pennywise feeds off fear. And Mary Poppins feeds off other things. She doesn't feed off fear. She feeds off a more positive emotion. I think happiness, somebody said. But I mean, it's like, that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. Like, yeah. But no. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The ability to just keep putting everything in one bag and not stress it, that's definitely a superpower I could get behind. So I think I've heard all of that. Yeah, of course. That's the loading area, okay. I don't know how far the toxic waste goes. Obviously around this thing, but some more there. Over here. That looks like the extent of it, really. I need to move the old, the thing first before I can finish at the thing. Oh my goodness, I am so descriptive this evening. I need to move the thing. Hopefully you knew exactly what thing I was talking about, because I'm starting to think I don't. Right. That bad boy. Whatever the hell that is. Whatever the hell we deal with that. The next question. Cut points. Do you see cut points on this thing? Maybe cut points. I'm just not seeing them. There's a cut point. Cut point 1. Okay. Maybe on the inside? This is a wise idea to go wandering into, but okay. Oh, there's toxic sludge in there. I think that's a wise idea. Yeah, no! I don't think we should. We'll have a look at other stuff. I'll come back for that. Ooh. Emery. You might want to stop before that thing hits us in the face. Oh, that's cool. Look at it go. I used to work for somewhere that had production facilities in the back. Okay, that sounded really dodgy. Obviously, I'm not naming names. And they had an entire, for what they manufactured, they had obviously production lines. And one of the things I got was a tour of them, and it was really, really cool. Do you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for this. And it was the first time I'd ever seen, like, properly, out with, like, TV shows or documentaries, or first time I'd physically, with my own eyes, ever seen a proper production line. Machines and people. And it was fascinating. It was absolutely fascinating to me. I was going to say, is there more cut lines up here, is there? I remember that. I remember it was part of my induction to the company. They took me around and gave me a tour, and it was really fascinating. I think that whole thing is quite fascinating. See, I swear these cut lines were not there before when I walked around, because I was looking for the lighter, paler bit, and I did not see them. I swear they were not there before. They probably were. I'm going to have to look back now, but I don't think they were there. I'm wondering if they only showed up after I cut off the front entrance. I'm wondering. Because I'm convinced they were not there the first time round. So I went round looking for them. Eh? That was definitely not there the first time round. You would notice a big thing that looked like pie on the side of your damn... No, quarter of a pie. I think you would notice that. You would definitely notice that. Okay, I missed something. Probably going to be up. Let me up! Oh my goodness, this is frustrating. Go this way. Okay, I've missed a bit with the blowtorch. Up here. Not according to this. So what did I miss and where? Like, I'm seriously having a moment, guys. Right, do you know what? Maybe I need to stand up. Who do I attach is the question. It looks like the cut points are underneath, right? So, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I need to cut other bits first. I swear these cut points were not here before. They've all just appeared suddenly out of nowhere. Well, it's not letting me cut it. Okay, that's interesting. That's fidgety. Like that. Stand on it. Oh. Alright. It looks like the other cut pieces are potentially underneath, but I have no idea how I get to it. And if this doesn't attach... Are you meant to hook that thing on, you know? I don't know. I don't think you're meant to stand in this. How the hell are you meant to... What happens if you just bash it? Can you just ram it? Nope. Okay, that doesn't work. Alright, let's try this. Nope, that didn't work either. How the hell are you meant to move it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah! I feel like you're doing monster trucks at this point when you see it massively just, like, going up on everything else. Yeah, like that. Oh, that's satisfying. Stuck. Am I stuck? Am I stuck? Right, we need to pick stuff up. I don't know how you... We're moving. Sort of. Oh. Well, I would, but I can't seem to move this bad boy. Right, let me park you up over here. Right, got a lot to clean up. Nope, that's not the shovel, Becky. I mean, you could try pick it up with a trowel, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to do the job. Missed a piece. Oh, apparently I found an ID there. Found a collectible without looking for a collectible. That's always handy. All the rubbles. Clean the toxic waste, get rid of the destroyed gas tank. I'm trying to work on that. Don't know how I do it though. Can I? I don't want to stand in that because I feel like it's going to cook me. Don't know how you're supposed to... Don't know how you're supposed to break this down. I really don't. This is very confusing. This is where I find the hook was on the... was that first bit I cut off. Should we place bets on that? I mean... I'm just not seeing any other... There's not any cut points in here. I don't see any cut points at the top. I'm honestly confused. Like, how the hell are you meant to... I don't know. I don't know. I might have to look that up because I have no idea. The climbing mechanics are a bit fidgety. Oh. I wonder what that means. The hook, maybe? Is that for the... saying you can hook the... over here? I feel like there's going to be Like, collect. Oh, look, look, look! It's not the right thing. That's the right thing. I got that first time! No way! Didn't get that one first time. Maybe it's not just about how open it is, it's about how far into the doodah you are. Doodah, my goodness, Becky. It's not what I meant to do there. Don't know what that was that I was doing, but I did something there. Don't know. Feel like it just feels like there's going to be something up there. Hang on. Oh look, this time it's actually letting me put that scaffolding up, unlike last time. No, I'm not seeing any collectibles. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay, so is that telling me I can... Hold on. All right. Okay, but what am I meant to be doing with that? I mean, if I knew what I was doing with it, aye. No idea what I'm meant to be doing with it. Okay, we'll work that out later. There's so much of this one has just been me going, I'm doing what with it now? I mean, I get it, it's a bit later at night and I'm a bit tired, but I mean, I'm not that tired. Like... Oh, I think I know what it might be. I've got to go take it over to the, that dumping area, right? Right? Is that what I'm doing? Maybe. Remote control crane. The crane is factory is controlled by this remote control. Steer the factory crane, remote control F. You need to restore power of the electricity box. Okay. Noted. Noted. Okay, apparently we can't go down, but we can go up. Don't know why we need to go up, but apparently going up is a thing. Oh. This is massive! Oh my goodness. Okay, this just... Oh my god. Oh, okay. Alright. We've got so much to do here. This is confusing me a tiny touch. Right, hang on. Let me check first my theory is correct, that this is going where I think this is going, right? Coming in here? Right? Or maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I don't know, I'm just like... I'm so confused. I'm so confused. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to bring this over here. It's not, it's too far. Hey! Nope. Nope, still not long enough. Nope, it just gently caressed it. Okay, that's a no. Alright, let me... I'm wondering if I've missed a bit at the top, right? Something on here, because it's saying wrong cutting position, right? Definitely something on this side. This. I'm wondering if... Something on this side? Ah! Gotcha! Yeah, see, that line was not there before. So it's only letting us do it. Certain bits are only appearing once we've done other bits. Okay. So it marked a bit as done that wasn't done and I couldn't find it. Okay. Got ya. Got ya. I think it's because it glows slightly red, which is the same bloody colour as its... Yeah, like this bit would have been easier to see if it was on the dark on this black bit at the bottom, but because the other bit was red. It's red on red. How are you supposed to see that? Okay. How do I... Oh, the bit inside's disappeared. Okay, that's fine. That was confusing. That's gone. Now we can clean this up. Yeah! Terminate stinky chemicals achievement. Nice. Okay. Right. Side task. Build a place of the ruins and cut the silo pipelines. Okay. I think there was another silo pipeline in here, right? Don't know what I'm doing with the silos, but apparently I'm cutting the pipelines. Saw the other silo pipeline in here, right? Yes. No! We've just fatal errored! It's the second time while playing this game I have fatal errored. The other one was what, through the... when I was doing the air... yeah, the airport one. Ah, continue on. Load mission. Okay, please don't put me back at the start because I may cry. Nope, we're good. Okay. Please tell me I've still cut that down. Yes! I was like, yay! I don't have to go through that again. That was a ball ache. All of this stuff needs moved. Just going to keep an eye on everything that's on here. Oh, that was hidden. Sneaky, sneaky. Who's the sneaky? I really should be paying more attention for, like, collectibles. I haven't really been paying attention for collectibles. I really should have been, and I've not been. Find a key. Okay. Gonna be upstairs and that. Alright. Let's go. What's all the way at the top? That's my next question. Not a door I can go through, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, why do I need to run all the way around? Oh! For that purpose. Okay, I don't think I can put my scaffolding up here. That's gonna get interesting. I can, however, put my ladders up. Okay. I need to get up there. How the hell do you get up there? Okay.
Die alliierten Streitkräfte führen grundlos verräterische Luftangriffe auf zivile Einrichtungen in ganz Deutschland durch.
I like it, that's in German.
Diesen Akt des grausamen Hasses nicht ungestraft. Die Früchte eurer Arbeit sind Deutschlands Schild und Schwert zur Bestrafung seiner Feinde. Längere Schichten sind wahrlich ein Akt des patriotischen Heldentums.
Hi. Root girl of the caretaker. You're off the machines, right? You need to get the crane running. Here's the key. Okay, to the electric box. I'm glad it's going, given away. Just think how much death it's caused. Everything it created. During the war, one shift in this factory was able to knock the strongest guy off their feet. Workers brought from outside were forced to work even harder. It was just all the horrors here. Wow. Those enormous gun cannons that can be transported by rail. How can we let this happen? Okay. That's collectible. Oh. Assuming that's metal. Right, let's jump that. Is there a reason we're putting the whole thing back together? Okay, yeah, metal. Metal. Oh, you kidding me? I'm short 2 pieces of metal to repair that? That's annoying. Okay. Hammer. Have I got enough metal now? I just want to get the last little bit done. I just feel like I don't want to leave that and forget that I've not done that. There you go. Alright. Let's have a wander around this way. Go back up and get my ladders back. Okay. As soon as I see a bit that I think I can jump to, I'm like, they're gonna be collectible. Where my brain goes now. Right. So how do you get up there? That's my question. Like, is it meant to be all the way? Is that bugged? Is it meant to be all the way up there? Look. Are you kidding me? I can very carefully, precariously balance it. I like that. I don't know if it was meant to be able to do that or not, but I've done it. Oh, that was from when I did it and it then errored. It must have shot over that way. No, is the answer. It was not meant to be over there. Okay, right. Okay. I'm following. That I was going, that does not feel right. Now it makes sense because I errored after I hit something and it must have thrown it all the way over there. All right. So much more sense now. All right. What is this? Something I can use, things I can pick up. I don't know. Okay. What have we got to do? So let's do this first, right? Building area management, start building. So we can either put water towers or an administration building. I think, well, let's put the water towers, right? City's waterworks are still damaged after war. These structures will make it easier for local business to access water, or administration house stylized factory buildings to be used to administrative service. No, let's put water. Water is probably a necessity for what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. In these times of rebuilding, utilities are always, yes, always an important thing. Do 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 do. Brick. Well, that's a cool flooring. Kind of like them. They're kind of cool. All the brick flooring down. There we go. What's next? Okay, it's going to be metal, isn't it? Yes, there we go. 50 metal. Oh, okay. And we're going up. I can't go up. So how does that work? Scaffolding, maybe? Better grab some more metal. I might need that. Oh, no wood. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. Well, I wish it let me put both metal bases down so I could do all the metal bases in one go, but apparently no. I have to do them one at a time, just to be annoying. 6. Do you know if I do it this? I might be able to do it between the two. There you go. Make my life easier. Wood. Need more metal and more wood. Hey, back up here, princess. Let's go. Shouldn't really, because a guy, isn't I? I'm doing in this one, so I really shouldn't call him princess. But well, you never know. Some guys like being called princess. Right. Side quests are done. Okay. Still got some stuff to put down, which I could maybe put her down and around here. I've got furniture, lighting, street. Let's do that. Let's put some street lights in here. Don't know how many I need. Let's just... That did 12%. Okay. So we're going to need 6 in total, right? No. If 2 make 8 in total. Because if 2 make 25%, which is a quarter, then it's going to be 8. Okay, so we put 4 down. 1 in my inventory. Okay. that back up. There. And there. And there. There. 4 towers are up. Okay, furniture and street. Okay. We put in the street. What we got? What's it going to give us this time for the street? Bollards. We could put bollards in. Bigger bollards. And some trash cans. Fire hydrant. Let's go 2 fire hydrants and start with that, right? What did that give us? 25. So again, we need probably another the equivalent of, right? So we need 6. So And what's the other thing I need? Furniture. Okay. That's, again, random stuff that just is of no use in this kind of... maybe the metal racks? Maybe? Put the metal racks up the stairs, maybe? Right. Okay, time to do this. No idea how I'm doing this, but time to do this. Right. Eh? Maybe not. Okay, I thought this was going to be like the crane where you just pressed a hook, but guess not. Oh, I have to fill it first. I don't know what you're talking about, it was me. I'm such an idiot. Hang on, let's try something else. I can't see what I'm doing because I can't apparently turn around. Well, where's the loading dock? How am I supposed to put it on the loading dock when the loading dock is outside? Right, and then am I meant to... Nope. No, no. Okay. Oh, we're meant to be moving it all the way up here and then using the crane to move it? Maybe? Don't know. don't know. Well, you can leave them floating. That works. I'm presuming that's what we're doing, right? Move equipment to the loading area. And since the loading area is not in here... Ooh, hi. I'm presuming we load it all up and then... Yeah, okay. Where did the... Okay, where did the thing go? Oh, it's here. Okay, that's weird. I didn't expect that to be the case. I didn't expect that to move with you. Okay. Man, this is a slow process. Jeez. Let's do everything at the back first. There's something under here, right? Is there anything else further back than this? Yeah, there's that. I have no idea how I'm going to get that, though, because the crane doesn't go as far back as that. Go down more. Oh. I'm presuming this is what I'm doing. I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, let's go with that. Eh. I have an idea of how to try hook up the other thing. I think I just have to get the wire really loose so I can drag the cable, so I can drag the hook. All right. So 1 of 6 items. There's 1 item already there, which is what I've done. Okay. Unhook that. So there's another 3 here. So 1, 2, 3. We've got 1 already there. So we need 5 more. So we've got 3. And there's 1 to here. And then there's 1 further at the back. So I think this is... I don't think this goes any further over. No. So this is what I mean by I think you have to just give it really loads of extra cable. That. Then... I think that's how it works. Oh, Jesus! That was an industrial accident. We all know it was. Come on. Alright, let's go back and see if we can get the other one. Yeah, nope. Somebody definitely got donked with that when it shot across the floor and is now in a hospital and somebody's being sued. We know it. Come on. As far back as it goes, so let's drop as much of the cable as we can. See if I can manage this. I don't know if that'll let me. Stotar! Gonna be another industrial accident waiting to happen. Come on. Pull in the cable. Snap the object to us. Come on. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Let's put it over in this corner. So it's just using the crane to get everything back. That's fine. Still got to put a few bits and pieces out to finish the area thing, but other than that, yeah. Alright, let me unhook that. Right. The other thing we need to do is the furniture thing. I don't know, probably I've had to put 8 of everything else out, so I'm going to assume 8. So let's grab, I'm going to make 5 of them. Right, out of, oh, okay. I'm out of it. Screw it. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. That's that done. So all we've got to do now is move all of this with the crane, which is going to be a slow process, but it's going to need to be done. All right, turn. Let's wall up the building as we go. Oh, beautiful. It's not at all going to have been a really cracking repair job. All right. Got the hook nice. Okay, first item. Whatever comes first, it gets loaded up first. There we go. Wrong way. Lie! Not at all deadly with this item. I've got to get 6 items in here, so... Whoa! Jesus! Before I do the last one, I need to do the collectible check. go over the building. That's fine. Drive like a madman. Oh! Stand up? I don't know if I can stand up. Stand up? No way. If I do this, I'm going to be well impressed with myself. Oh, we can't because it's... Okay. But it sort of was standing. Alright. Second last one. And then we'll go hunting for everything else. We need to go hunting for collectibles. Let's see where are we with collectibles now. We've got 2 missing. So we've got labour notification. Require conditions laid down for the Geneva Convention. The police of worker under the supervision of the International Red Cross. These standards will be, yeah, well, I'd like to think so. Poles brought from the government to length longer. Trains and poles from the decoy plans attached to plans to intended to imitate. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Folder 1 contains a wooden dummy factory. Folder 2 includes dummy assembly instructions for lamps that will produce the lighting effects. Very important for the lighting installation to be carried out exactly according to guidelines, according to the best imitate the light emanated by the factory at night. Folder number 3 contains design for construction and equipment of the bunker, which will be entire installation will be controlled. Do your best. The factory is of key importance. Oh, okay. All right. Polish Workers ID. 1926. Interesting. Okay, still got 2 to find. So, we already found a couple in there, so I'm not sure they're going to be in here. They could be. I don't feel like... Well, there was one in this building, wasn't there? But I feel like... Yeah, I feel like there's going to be more floating around it. I'm just wondering if there's going to be some up on some of this. It's kind of got that feeling to it, doesn't it? I mean, it's not a massive area, so I mean, anything right back at start? I mean, it shows you how easy it is for you to miss stuff, because I did not see that piece of wood for, like, ages. Usually when you can climb on stuff, that's another indicator. Maybe there's more kicking around in here. I in the water. We can, but there's nothing in here. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. I think there was there one here? I can't remember. It feels like there's going to be more around here. Go back up. Sometimes you stumble across them by accident. Let's have a look. Oh, that's something we missed. Oh, that's something we missed. Well, there you go. It shows you already. I've already missed stuff without even realizing I missed stuff. Probably definitely is up here then. Alright. I think we got one in here already, didn't we? Yeah, there was one there. I still think there was one there, but then there was that thing, so maybe not. I'm gonna be on some like ledge or something crazy like that, like last time, is it? I think I'm seeing stuff, and I'm not. I'm seeing other things. Definitely nothing here. No, because I got one there. That's right, I got one there. So no, there was one in here and I got it. Okay, so what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? So not in the factory. Maybe in here, down the back. Missing something there. How do I miss these things? Like... Oh. There we go. It's one of them we missed. Soldiers' medicals. Chronic diseases of the digestive system. Vicious stomach made the soldier unable to fight at the front. Okay. Oh, is that... Yeah, who is not completely capable of serving and still take part in defense operations. Okay. Right. I don't know where else there's going to be, because we got ton in there. We got ton on the sides of the buildings. My brain says over here. Or over by the... I don't know, over by the... This thing. Because I just find it weird that there is... use. Are you kidding me? Okay. I can no longer stand... I can no longer stand by the conveyor belt, push the wheelbarrow, working so hours, starvation, rations, and lack of sleep ruin my body and my mind. I can barely move and I hallucinate. I would probably sent to an insane asylum and no one comes back from there, apparently, in the words of slave labourers from the East. Doctors are experimenting on patients. Yes, they were, and it was horrific. Bombers flew over again last night. We were not allowed to shelters because there are not enough of them and German workers can hide in them before us. A large piece of still on in the leg with a rivet from the blown gas. My Christ, nothing happened, but it does look like this will die at the hands of the English. Oh, how horrific. But more. Right. Got the collectibles. Let's finish this bad boy. We are at an hour and a half. Well, not an hour and a half. An hour and 20 minutes in. Now, to be fair, I also crashed, which was... Oh. does move fairly fast. I mean, it's not like it doesn't. It's just that it's the way it all swings. It doesn't actually show that it's got any weight to it at all. It doesn't. Yeah, the physics is a little bit iffy. But nobody gets every game perfect. It's one of those things. Right, before we do this, it is literally just this left. Let's go. Yep. You completed all the main tasks. Nice. Yeah, that take me an hour and 20. Well, about an hour and 20 because by the time you take off the crash. Yep. Nice. If I'd worked out how to get rid of that gas can easier, I wouldn't have had as long. It took about 20 minutes to work that out. The water towers was a nice choice, I think. Right, well, we got a few more things for Sandbox, which we can mess around with once we finished all of the things. So the next up, we've got the hamburger, but we'll do that in the next episode. So hopefully, guys, you are enjoying the series. It's an interesting game. There's parts of it I really like. There's parts of it I think are crazy, and there's parts of it I just think are pointless. But it's like every game. There's bits you like, there's bits you hate. I don't think I've ever had a game that you're just like, it's perfect. They just don't exist. But it's still fun. I mean, it's not. I think in terms of like in depth and ability, I think Hardspace and Shipbreaker were better. But I think in terms of what I like about this is the history aspect of this. It gets you interested. It makes you want to go and Google things. It makes you, it kind of catches your attention, and it's like. And I think that's more the aim of this game, is they're trying to not take away from that, or that's the feeling I would say. If you make it over simulated, I think in a sense you take from that, and I think that's what they're trying to do. Maybe not, but I feel like maybe they're trying to be a little bit respectful to that, to make you focus more on the historical aspect of this game and what it's trying to give you. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. I am going to leave this part here, guys. If you are enjoying this series, please do drop a comment. I would love to know your thoughts, and drop a like. It does help get the content out there. And if you're new to our channel, have a look at some of our other stuff. And, maybe if you're interested, do give us a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy all.